So this is class 4 A subject GSC. So today I think we have to start the revision of lesson 3rd, Animal Kingdom. So lesson 3rd, Animal Kingdom. Lesson 3rd, Animal Kingdom. Revision. Lesson 3rd, Animal Kingdom. As we have studied before, lesson 3rd, Animal Kingdom. In this lesson, we have studied about the animals. So, animals play a very important role in our life. The surrounding in which they live and grow is called the environment. Animal kingdom is very large and has a variety of animals. Broadly, animals are classified into two groups. One is animals with a backbone, and animals without backbone. We see the animals, all the animals are categorized into two categories. One, animals with a backbone. You have seen the earthworm, scorpion, mosquitoes, etc. etc. These animals do not have backbone. This is backbone which is found on the back side. And other animals, just like human beings, cow, goat, buffalo, elephant, fish, they have backbones. So two categories of animals having backbone and animals do not have backbone. So animals with a backbone, animals that have a backbone are called vertebrates. The 5 most well-known groups of vertebrates are fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. So, animals, in case of the animals with a backbone. It consists of fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. You are familiar to fish. Fish are the vertebrate having streamlined body. They respire with the help of the lungs. sorry, fish respire with the help of gills. They move with the help of the fins. So these are the fish, and body is covered with scales, which is protective in nature. Next one, amphibians. Amphibians are born in water, but they are able to live on land or in water. Example of amphibian is toad and a frog are the examples of the amphibians. Now next one, reptiles. Reptiles are the animals having a scaly skin, and they are cold-blooded. One new term is cold-blooded. What is cold-blooded? Animals which cannot regulate their own body temperature are called as the cold-blooded animals. And next, birds. You are familiar to birds. Birds having the feathers, and they have wings for the flying. They have also the streamlined body. They have hollow bones. Hollow bones make them light, by which they can fly very easily. You know, some birds are not able to fly, so such birds are called the flightless birds. Next one, mammals. Mammals are animals that give birth to babies. They having the hairs on the body, they having the external ear or the pinna. They are warm-blooded animals because they can regulate their own body temperature. Human beings, goat, buffalo, squirrel, these are the examples of mammals. One important feature is there, they have mammary glands. Mammals having the mammary glands. Mammary glands are found in both male and females. Female provide milk to their young ones. And next one, animals without a backbone. You know that animals having no backbones are called as invertebrates. 97% of all animals in species do not have a backbone. 97%. Insects, spiders, worms, snails, and scorpions are some examples of invertebrates. Spiders, you are familiar with spiders. Spiders are easily recognized with their 8 legs. They have 8 legs. All legs are used for walking. Many spiders can produce thread to spin webs for catching prey. And insects are very adaptable, living almost everywhere in the world. Insects have 6 legs. You know that spiders have 8 legs, while insects have 6 legs. An insect's body consists of 3 parts: the head, thorax, and abdomen. This is head, this is thorax, and this is abdomen. 3 parts. Most insects can fly. You are familiar to housefly, beetle, butterfly, bee, and wasp are some examples of insects. So More to know. More than 1 million different types of insects have been identified all over the world, and insects breathe through small openings called spiracles. Necked spiders' thread is 5 times stronger than steel wire of the same thickness. Bat is a flying mammal. You are knowing about the bat. Bat is a mammal which can fly. Dolphin and blue whale are among mammals, but look like fish. So thank you. That's for today. Next we will discuss about the worksheet. Thank you.